So we just learned over the past few days that Kermel Moton will be coming to Undisputed. Now, I'm sure that there's a lot of fighters that we don't know about that they've reached out to or that they even have signed to the game and that they're currently scanning in. This is separate from the 100+ fighters that they already have. So I think it's safe to say that over time, this game is going to have a humongous roster. Aside from Kermel, we also learned that they're going to be scanning in Ryan O'Hara, a reporter that's going to be showing up in the career mode aspect of the game. And I'm sure we've all caught up to this article by Brian Mazik talking about some of the fighters that Steel City is aiming to acquire, and some of which he's heard are already in the pipeline. I assume the fighters that he listed here are not limited to just these names, but he mentioned the likes of Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Marvin Hagler, Xander Zayas, David Benavidez, Andy Cruz, and Boots Ennis. So my thoughts on the whole thing: for any of you who are upset or against Jake Paul being in the game, it's a very simple equation. Same thing goes for the Fight Night fanboys. If you claim to love the sport that you're a fan of, then why are you against the growth of the sport? And for those of you who do know, you may think he's a lame and that he can't box or whatever the case may be. But in terms of promotion, his impact on the sport has been remarkable. I don't care what you personally think of the man. If he's in the game, that means better for the game. And in terms of Mike Tyson, these two have a fight coming up on Netflix in the coming months. So it would be the perfect time to capitalize on this hype by announcing the most requested fighter and one of the bigger names in the boxing world over the past couple years, both coming to Undisputed post-launch. Other than that, I'm just curious about Boots Ennis because reportedly he was on board with the new EA Fight Night project, but I'm not sure if he's going to have an exclusive contract to EA Sports or whatever's going on with that situation. Because at the end of the day, we were able to get Tyson Fury in the game when he's initially licensed to the EA UFC game. So I guess it's not impossible if that report of him being on board for the Fight Night game is even true in the first place. And there's actually one fighter that's important to bring up who was not mentioned thus far in this video or in any of these reports that you can look at over the past few months, and that's Edgar Berlanga. So he's actually confirmed to be in the game. He's on the official full roster, and he has a fight today with Canelo Alvarez. Now, if you've been paying attention to Undisputed social media lately, you'll see that they've been posting the new fighters coming to the game and these presumably updated visuals with some new attire coming to the game, and of course the revamped punch mechanics. Now, I would have figured that if they already had his scan done, that he would be the fighter to get posted in anticipation of this fight, only because we already know of Canelo to be in the game. But perhaps they don't have the scan done yet, or they're saving it for later today, whatever the case may be, who knows. And the reason that I thought it was important to bring him up is because I don't know if you guys remember during the ESBC days where we got the 3D face-off render of Fury Wilder 3, the very nice graphic that showed off to hype up the trilogy. And this is when we'd already learned of them both being in the game. And so since we know that Berlanga is in the game, then I figured they want to do something similar. But that's basically all we're talking about today in terms of new faces coming to the game. I'm still personally waiting on Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to be a Bam Rodriguez player come day one. But if you found this video informative and you are looking forward to the full launch of Undisputed in just about 20 days, be sure to sub with the bell, drop a like, and leave a comment below. What fighter are you personally waiting for most to be in the game? There's probably going to be a lot of Mike Tyson. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.